I know I'm not really dressed for the occasion of this video, but I'm comfy, so that's all that matters. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and today I wanted to make a little announcement video, if you will. So in my 2022 goals, I talked about having a month-long pirate read-a-thon. Now that was lofty goals, so we're condensing it to a week. That's right, we are doing it in March, and I'm calling it the High Seas-A-Thon. It's a work in progress. So it's coming up fast because it's the week of March 7th through the 13th. So it starts Monday the 7th at the stroke of midnight and ends Monday the 13th at the stroke of midnight. So midnight to midnight, because that's just the easiest way to come up with times. So if you want to participate, you totally can. I'm really excited because I have quite a few pirate books that I'm wanting to get to, which I will talk about in my TBR, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. And yeah, basically the goal of this is to just read all the pirate books, whether they be historical or fantasy or sci-fi. If you know of any sci-fi pirate books, please let me know. Middle grade, romance, I don't care. They have to have pirates. Pretty self-explanatory. I just love pirate books. I love just that feeling of immersing yourself in a book where there's an ocean and a boat and a whole different lifestyle and vibe, if you will, than what I'm used to anyway. I don't know, maybe you're a pirate out there, I don't know. So I'm so excited to announce this because if you're gonna participate, please let me know. And yeah, it's gonna be super fun. I don't know, I was thinking of maybe doing like a live read with me on Instagram or even the YouTubes. I don't know how to do that, to be fair. So I guess we're gonna find out. I also tentatively might vlog for the week of the read-a-thon. I say tentatively because I never know on a day-to-day basis how my week is gonna look. So I'm hoping to, but no promises. But I'm very excited and I hope you all want to join. This is like a new thing for me. I'm trying hosting a read-a-thon. We'll see if it takes off. But it's mainly for myself to get my butt in gear and to read my pirate books. So what better motivation than to put a self-imposed read-a-thon upon my shoulders? The reason I decided to do just a week instead of a month was for a few reasons. I know a lot of people prefer week-long ones than month-long, and for me, also, I am definitely a mood reader, so I could start strong and then just plummet. And since it's my read-a-thon that I came up with and I'm hosting, I don't want to do that. So I decided let's just make it a week, see how it goes. I am still in my like Middle Eastern fantasy zone here, and I'm also still rereading Crescent City so I can read the new one, no spoilers. So I have a lot of other books that I have to read as well, also our book club. So I thought a week would just make the most sense for me and my life and my reading nonsense. So I also thought I'd suggest a few books if you don't know where to start, because I've read quite a few and I thought, you know what, let me share it with you. Now I will say that some of these I'm recommending I personally didn't like, but you might. So for those, I'm just going to give you the synopsis and leave it at that, so you have no biased opinions. I have All the Stars and Teeth by Adalyn Grace. This is a YA fantasy about a girl who is like the daughter, I believe, of a pirate or a merchant or something. Nope, she's a princess. I was way off. It's been a while since I've read this one. She is a princess, and after, you know, getting in close contact with her magic and seeing what it can do, she decides to run. She ends up on the ship of this roguish man named Bastian, I believe, and he has a very special magical boat and ends up taking her away to figure out why her magic is the way it is or something like that. Again, it's been a while. This next one is The Maiden Ship by Micheline, I think it's Micheline. Rykman. This is a self-published author that I stumbled across on Instagram. This is about Dane Alloway, who has his very own ship. He's kind of cool, like pirate dude, he's a captain, but one day a mysterious girl just happens to be in his cabins hiding, and that kind of just sets off an adventure with an old century war, old magic, and just all kinds of crazy shenanigans. This next one is a middle grade called Bloody Jack, being an account of the curious adventures of Mary Jackie Faber, Ship's Boy, by L.A. Meyer. This is the story about Jackie Faber, who has been an orphan all her life. She's just lives on the streets, has nowhere to go, until one day she decides that she's going to disguise herself as a boy to join this Navy ship. And obviously, hilarity ensues. Okay, this one's kind of a wild card, but I'm counting it anyway, because it does technically have pirates in it. And that is Edge Chronicles Beyond the Deep Woods by Paul Stewart and Chris Riddel. This is about Twig, who has lived with a family of wood trolls all his life, until one day a sky pirate shows up wanting to whisk him away. His family warns him about this and decides that he needs to leave and go stay with some relatives. However, he gets lost within the woods and encounters all kinds of strange creatures, colonies, and dangerous things throughout his journey. The pirates are more towards the end, and the second book has even more of them, and it's super short, so you can easily read them both. And I have one more quick recommendation. Again, I feel like I've read more, but I can't remember. And I'm sure you will all get more recommendations towards the end of March when I do my wrap-up. And the last one is Fable by Adriene Young. This is a YA pirate fantasy about a girl named Fable who is has some sort of magical properties to her, but we're not entirely sure. She's also a very good diver, which is like totally random, but also like super cool. And after being abandoned by her father, she's lived on this island by herself for years and is determined to go and find him and ask him what the heck happened. She enlists the help of this man named West, who is a traitor, and he, agrees to help her if she helps him, and plot unfolds and crazy things happen. Her dad and West are not all they seem to be. So there's that. This is actually a duology. I have the sequel over there. Might be reading it for the week of this read-a-thon. Not sure. So there's the announcement for Seas-A-Thon. Again, that is March 7th through the 13th. And I hope you guys will join in. And if not, I hope you will enjoy watching me enjoy my own read-a-thon that I have self-imposed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because it's gonna be a fun month of March. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you want. Totally up to you. And I will see you all very, very soon in the next video. Bye-bye!